Damn it, I'm back here again. Looks like I'm doing another episode of the Demon To-Do List. Basically, if you don't know what this is, I picked out 20 insane demons and 5 extreme demons that I'm going to be beating as a way to make myself better, especially with the extreme demons. The insane demons are more of a way for me to just beat a bunch of levels that are classic or that I've wanted to do for a while. Today's episode is both. I've wanted to do this level ever since I beat Supersonic back in late 2023. So I came back and chose it for the to-do list. However, I greatly misjudged how difficult this level was. I'm willing to bet this is the hardest insane demon out of all 20 that I chose. This level is so goddamn hard that I had to grind for 3.5-ish days straight. But what do I think of the level? Let's start off by saying this is my favorite Circles level ever, even though it has some of the worst gameplay in any level that I've ever played. But we'll get into that. I feel like this level shouts Insane Demon more than any other level in the game. Just the super tight wave gaps and the difficult to maneuver wave sections make it seem more demon than any other level. But let's start with each section. Keep playing and stop. This pre-drop is gorgeous. There are almost no flaws here. The cube sections are fun and easy. The ship feels open and fun, yet still being somewhat difficult. There's just one problem. The 5 sprite jump. It's not that hard, but it does get annoying after dying to it hundreds of times over and over again, especially when you're trying to get far like any normal person would. However, it doesn't take away from the enjoyment too much. It's just the only thing I could think of as a negative. Otherwise, incredible free drop. But when you get to the wave, things start getting bad. This release is pretty easy despite how it looks, but what grinds my gears is how the spikes aren't aligned. The middle spike is further up than the first, meaning that you can have a good release and think you're going to be okay, but you just die to the second one, which is really irritating. After that, most of the first section is alright, but then you just get to the mirrored part and all hell breaks loose. You have to do 3 microclicks in a row just to then be thrusted into some longer gaps. This feels impossible at times, especially when there's a mirrored portal involved and the site is messed up and now you're upside down and your muscle memory is all screwed, and before you know it, moving on. It just feels too fast and is really the hardest part of the level. Then, after that train wreck, you are launched into a duel section that is really easy. It's what I would say if I didn't die there 30 times on the dot. I have no idea what about this part killed me so much, but it just did, even though the part itself is very straightforward and easy to read. I just truly don't know, and this is a big run killer for attempts I got far. Well, done with the usual and bad gameplay, let's get on to the good stuff. This part, 50 to 77-ish, is the best wave gameplay I've ever played for no reason. It's just so much fun to do, and the spam that syncs with the song when you go super slow is so incredibly satisfying to pull off, even though it's super easy to do. And the big strokes that you do with the wave is just... I don't have words for it. It's just that good. I have no idea why. It's just super fun to do. So overall, this is the best part of the level by far, even though the dual wave at the end is a little awkward. Finally, we're at the last ship. This part is my kind of ship gameplay. I love the holdy kind of gameplay, even though if it is a little bit gimmicky. You have to hold after almost every click, and I love it. I also love how it feels like a don't choke kind of ending, and trust me, I choked a lot. Before we get into the progress, please note that not every single one of my new bests and runs will be listed here, but I will get as many as I recorded. So, on my first day of playing, I got 64 to 100, starting at the non-mirrored section in the miniwave. This run is stupid easy, and anyone that has completed Windy Landscape, or hell, even Jawbreaker could do it. It's really just long divided miniwave clicks and a learny ship. Okay, it's not learny, but I had to come up with something to describe it. I also got 39% from 0. The next day, I got 42 to 100, and a new best from 0 of 46.
Oh my god.
And 62, but I would be stuck on 62 for a long time.
Oh my
Until
god.
then, I would keep doing runs like 64 to 100 and the 42 to 100 to further build my consistency in the last parts. Fast forward all the way to the final day of playing, and the day started normally with 50 to 100 and 42 to 100. But then after practicing at 37 for a while, I would start to go from 23 at the start of the wave. And within half an hour, I would get a new best run of 23 to 100. So I started grinding from 0, and not long after, I managed to get a new best of 64. And then, a little while later, this happened.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, 93%. I went the way of EVW, but 5 attempts later, I would get far once more. I would get to the last ship once more and die again. This time, it would be at 88. This was extremely demotivating as I was doing super well from runs, but I just couldn't get it from 0. The same day, I would also have another death at the last ship. This one recorded not in any way, but I'm pretty sure it was at 83%. Then, a little while later, it happened again. After the second 98 death, I really didn't want to keep playing, worrying that it would affect my enjoyment of the level. But finally, at 9:12 p.m., I finally completed Crimson Clutter. Full to completion.
Oh my god. Oh my god, finally. Oh my god.
Bro, I have not been as happy to beat a level in like 3 months. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh. That took me like, what, like 3.5 days? Alright, let's calculate it. This is gonna be so many, bro. Okay, so we got 1641 plus 2579. Alright, so our grand total is 4,220. That is way more than I thought it would be. Like when I started the level, but whatever. Oh my god. This is like my favorite 9 circles level of all time. Like favorite classic, I think. I don't even know. It might just be my favorite 9 circles level in general. That is I don't know, that's just super fun level. But yeah, yay, new 3rd hardest. Where's the percent sign, bro? Alright, I'm really glad I managed to get that done, but yeah, I will just see you later. Bye-bye.
So before I go, here's a hint for the next level in the to-do list. Enjoy.